Jeremy Lin, the man who took the world by storm in 2012 by going from a scrub to a star. And since then he's shown flashes of skill, but let's be honest, he's pretty inconsistent. But here's the thing, there might be more to it. Maybe Lin was just on the wrong teams at the wrong time. Let's take a look. Lin started his NBA career with Golden State. I'm not going to look at that season because he was clearly unpolished. He only played 29 games, starting none, and averaged 9.8 minutes a game, scoring 2.6 points per game, and also having 1.4 assists. He could have been just like Giannis, a great player with a bad rookie season. So let's look at his time in New York.
Jeremy Lin drives and finishes. Nice play from Lin. There's the strip, and Lin throws it ahead to Tony Douglas. Up for the layup, banks it in.
There's feel that he'll gain confidence as he moves through the season.
Lin on the drive, gets inside, lost it, got it back. Here again, you see the difference with the size of the Laker front line when he penetrates. Lin shot. Lin puts it up. Bang! Jeremy Lin from downtown, and the Knicks take the lead.
He was amazing. Somehow this bench warmer came out of nowhere and was playing well. But there's a catch. He was doing all of this while both Carmelo Anthony and Amar'e Stoudemire were out. Melo wanted to be the man and forced Lin out of the club. The Knicks were planning to re-sign Lin anyway, with his best offer being a 3-year $25 million contract from the Rockets. But the third year, the Rockets were paying Lin $15 million, and the Knicks didn't want to match that expensive offer. He signed with the Rockets, and that was a good move on Lin's part. No Carmelo Anthony at Houston, and no one like him. Lin was going to be the first scoring option and was ready to take his game to the next level. The Rockets made a trade for James Harden. They traded a 29-year-old Kevin Martin, a 20-year-old Jeremy Lamb, and a first-round pick for James Harden. And credit where credit is due to Houston, because they won the trade by a landslide. But this was unlucky for Lin, because Harden had a similar personality to Melo, where he had to take the shots. But in one case this was even worse, because at least in New York, Lin could assist Melo in isolation plays. But Harden had the same pick-and-roll game that Lin had. Lin was forced out in the corner while Harden took all the shots. Lin was only going to get a pass from Harden if he was doubled, and Lin would have to take a shot, but he's not the best shooter. Or he would drive, but since the Senators would still be in the paint since he didn't get a screen, he would have to take a tough shot. Which brings me to my next point. Rockets center Dwight Howard wouldn't set picks. It wasn't just for Lin, he wouldn't set picks for Harden either, which probably explains why Harden became a better player once Howard left Houston for Atlanta. But since Harden is a shooter, he made it work. But Lin isn't a shooter and relied on his center to set screens for him. But Dwight wanted to post up. Believe it or not, Shaquille O'Neal might be the reason for this. Shaq kept criticizing Dwight in Orlando for not being a traditional big man and setting screens instead of posting up. Dwight tried posting up in LA, and even though that didn't work, he kept doing it in Houston. I honestly believe that if Dwight was setting screens and the Harden trade doesn't happen, Lin is still playing for Houston today. But of course that didn't happen, and Lin got traded in his second season. To the Lakers, where Kobe Bryant was playing. Are you kidding me? Is Lin not soft enough? This isn't Melo or Harden, this is Kobe. It's like Michael Jordan's time on the Wizards. It doesn't matter how old they are, you feel like you just have to pass the ball to them every single time. Like, come on, how do you wave off Kobe? Lin did that once, and had to explain to Kobe why. Had he missed that shot, I'm pretty sure he would have been waived the next day. But anyway, the entire Lakers season just didn't work out. They went 21-61, Lin had 11.2 points and 4.5 assists, which isn't bad, but not worth $15 million. The Lakers didn't re-sign Lin, and he returned to the Eastern Conference to play with Charlotte. Now, the Hornets did have Kemba Walker, but luckily for Lin, Kemba didn't have that attitude that he had to take every shot. But Kemba was a point guard like Lin, so Lin came off the bench. Again, Lin had a good season, but no one cared because the Hornets weren't that good, and Kemba Walker took all the attention. The Hornets didn't make the playoffs but lost in 7 to the Heat in the first round, and Lin, wanting a starting role, went to Brooklyn. Now, Brooklyn was a decent enough place for Lin. They were a young side and got more attention than Charlotte. This was still a bad year for him. He was unlucky but still got 36 games, starting 33 of them. In the following year, when he had scored 18 points and got 4 assists, in the first game, he got injured. Come on, this is ridiculous. He hurt his right knee, was out for the entire season. He was traded to Atlanta the next year to be Trae Young's mentor, but Young was so good he didn't need a mentor, so Lin got waived. He was picked up by Toronto and won a championship, so maybe in the end he wasn't so unlucky. But let's look at it. In Golden State he was unpolished, in New York he had to pass to Melo, in Houston he had to pass to Harden, in LA he had to pass to Kobe, in Charlotte he was a sixth man, in Brooklyn he was injured, in Atlanta he was nothing but a mentor, in Toronto he was nothing but a fan favourite. There was always something in his way, especially in his prime. Anyway guys, that's all for the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment and sub, and I'll see you next time.